talk about who are generally the first-time buyers, what are the price range that we're looking at, and what do they want?
Great question. Thank you, Kirsten. So the average buyer in the United States right now, their age is 38 years old. So that represents the cusp of the millennial generation.
Millennials.
Yeah, the millennial generation is the largest first-time homebuyer group now. And the younger millennials and the Gen Z, they tend to value more experiences versus building assets, unfortunately. And because the millennial generation has been raised that you go to college, you go to a good school, you get into a good profession, they are not necessarily, at least in the Bay Area, able to know about plumbing or swinging a hammer. And
they were raised by their baby boomer parents, and they were not ever schooled in those things. That wasn't
go
part
to
of
college.
Go to
Just
college.
go to college so you don't ever have to swing a hammer.
Yeah.
Until you own a house.
But yeah.
And now, because most of the houses in the Bay Area, they range anywhere from early 1900s. There's some new developments, but there are many older homes that require some kind of work. And so eliminating for the first-time home buyer as much of those issues as possible before going to market really helps maximize things, because a lot of first-time home buyers have never looked at a pest report or a home inspection, and it can be scary looking at that for the first time.
Yeah.
And so we tried to eliminate all of the things that would cause concern, especially in the realm of 800,000 all the way up to maybe 1.4 million in our area tend to be the first-time home buyers.
First-time buyers. Okay.
Once you're 2 million and up, it changes, with the rare exception of the tech buyer who was in early on a startup and had a good payout when it went public or was sold, with that exception. So handling some of the major things like updating the electrical so that it can be pleasing for an insurance company, because we're in quite a new insurance world right now, especially in California, after all the fires and everything.
That's a whole other episode that you and I could have.
That is a whole other episode for sure.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I mean, that is very interesting. So there is money to be made if you understand that about the market, and these sellers can, take advantage of that.